Hey everybody! Welcome to your Thursday workout! And the video that corresponds with it. So, here's your Thursday workout, guys. This is the last strength training day of the week. And by strength training, essentially what I mean is just doing movements as heavy as we possibly can in order to help build a stronger, just overall body. So, with that being said, here's what you guys got going on today. You guys have 6 exercises. It's 5 rounds worth of work consecutively. There's no breaks between rounds, only because all you're doing is 30 seconds work with a 30-second break. So it's a pretty decent break time. So the idea is just keep doing the rounds. No breaks between rounds, just round 1, round 2. Just keep going, like I said, for 5 consecutive rounds. It's actually a very simple protocol today. The idea is to do as much weight as you can. And remember, that doesn't mean I'm trying to tell you to get, the heaviest. I mean, all I'm trying to do is within your specific realm. You're feeling this. You know yourself better than I do. Even if I were to coach you specifically and personally, you know how you're feeling that day, whatever the case is. Like I said, use your best judgment. I trust you, trust yourself. So, like I said, 6 exercises, 5 rounds worth of work. Everything is 30 seconds work with a 30-second break. You do not get breaks between rounds, but you do get the breaks, like I said, 30 seconds in between exercises. That's your quick explanation of how your Thursday workout goes. Now, let's get on with showing you how the exercises work for today. Okay. We're in the studio, as we always are. I've got one fan blowing, so obviously there's always a little bit of noise in the background. I do apologize for that. One day, this might actually be professional. But until then, you're going to get some unprofessional bullshit. That's what you're going to get. Anyway, what you guys have, like I said, you have 6 exercises. It's 5 rounds worth of work. Everything is 30 seconds work with a 30-second break. Let's talk about exercise number 1. So the first thing you guys are looking at is the kettlebell swing. So for the kettlebell swing, like I said, you can always grab a backpack. You can grab a like 3 or 4 grocery bags and just put some stuff in those grocery bags, and it works exactly the same way. You can grab a dumbbell. With the dumbbell, you can grab just one end of it while the other end is protruding forward from that. Like I said, any implement will work in this instance. And all you're doing is you're here, starting, it starts between your legs, so pushing the hips backwards, like in a deadlift, and you're going to push your hips forward, and then back down. Whoop, 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 whoop. And if it's too much to do this, that's okay. We can also do a deadlift. So what that's doing then is instead of your hands going forward, what you're going to do is you're going to force your hands down. Stretch through that, and then stand back up. Down and stretch, stand back up. Pop, pop, pack, pop, pop, pack. Just like that. That is what you guys are looking at for the version of the kettlebell swing. Now that we're done with that, let's talk about exercise bang, bang, bang number 2. So, what you guys are doing is a slow motion row. So the idea with this one is you're going to have an implement in both hands. Get yourself another bag, whatever you need, something that you can hold with both hands. And then what you're doing from here is you're going to be bent over, and then you're just going to slow up for a count of 4, and then slow down for a count of 4. Slow up for a count of 4, slow down for a count of 4. If that's too much, if holding that is too much, it's hurting your back or anything like that, 2 small suggestions. 1, try to brace your ab a little bit better and see if maybe that helps out with the lower back. Or number 2, what you can do is just do a 2-point row. But what you're going to do is you're going to put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and then like split stance it. And then you're going to do same thing, slow up, slow down, 30 seconds work with a 30-second rest. So, when you're done with that, then we move on to exercise number 3. Excuse me, gassy. The Goblet Squat, which is French for I don't know. I'm just saying. So what you guys have is the Goblet Squat. The Goblet Squat is just holding anything you can up here at chest level, keeping your elbows tucked in at your sides. And then what you're doing, feet between hip and shoulder width apart. And this is just regular pace. But the idea is to hold something super heavy in the front of your body. And remember, it's super heavy for you, not just a super heavy object. Okay? So like I said, it could be a backpack, a duffel bag, a suitcase. It could be your boyfriend or girlfriend. It could be anything. whatever baggage you need to hold in front of you. You see how I put some psychological terms in there? That's right, I'm kind of smart sometimes. It depends. But you're holding it right here out in front of your body, and then what you're going to do is you're going to squat down as far as you can comfortably and come back up. If that's too much, that's okay. Drop the implement that you're using, and then what you're going to do is a slow motion body weight squat. This way you're still getting the same level of tension through the leg. So, bracing your abdomen, slow down as far as you can comfortably, and then slow back up, same thing. So, and if that's too much, that's okay. Grab yourself a bench or a chair or anything like that as always, and then grab yourself a weight, sit down on the bench, stand back up. That's what you're going to be doing for the next 30 seconds. Now that you're done with that one, 30 seconds has rolled back by, we took a break. Now what you're going to do is a hollow body hold. This one we're going to do from the ground. Bang, bang, bang. So, from the ground, what you guys are looking at is this. It's kind of like a reverse plank. So, what we're going to do is just like this, laying down on the ground. Now with the hollow body hold, we have several different versions. I'm going to show you as many as I can think of. Now, the first version of it is actually the hollow body hold itself. Your goal is to make sure that from the top part of your butt all the way to the top part of your shoulders is flat against the ground. Your goal is to feel it from here all the way up here on your back, on the ground, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to have your legs straight out in front of you, and then your arms above your head, and then you're going to squeeze your abs for 30 seconds. And you're just holding this position for 30 seconds. If that's too much, that's okay. Then what I want you to do is I want you to pull your legs up, and then the same thing with your hands. Hold that for 30 seconds. That's okay if that's too much. If that's too much, just place your feet on the ground, and then what you're going to do is you're going to start, just going to curl your ab up, and then you just hold it right here, just like that, for 30 seconds. Okay? So so the idea is just holding your abs tight and crunch for 30 seconds. That's kind of the premise of the entire exercise. So, if it's too hard to get on the ground, you can still do this on a couch or a chair and still like crunch yourself up if that discomfort allows. And then the last thing you guys have, once you're done with the ab part, whoo, yeah, that was awesome. What you guys have now is what's called a reverse curl. So with the reverse curl, what I want you to do is you can grab any implement that you want, one in each hand or a broomstick with some stuff on it, whatever you want to do. But the idea with this exercise is it's palms facing down. That's kind of the purpose of this exercise. Because what I want you to do is I want you to work the grip through here and a little bit of the bicep. Okay? So what you're doing, shoulders back and down. And like I said, palms facing down the whole time, and then you're going to go up and back down, up and back down, up and back down. Both hands at the same time. Like I said, this is reverse curl, and the idea is go as heavy as you can for the reverse curl. The idea is to be able to work the forearm a little bit more than you're working your bicep or anything else. There really is no alternate for that exercise. Like I said, unless you grab just one implement at a time, you just kind of do one at a time. That's really the only alternate I can think of for that specific exercise at this point. So, those are your 6 exercises. That's all I have for you today. There is no cardio finisher at this point because I really didn't see a need for it. Right now, I didn't see a need for it, so I just didn't put it in there. So, enjoy it. 5 rounds, 6 exercises, 30-30, no breaks between rounds. Thank you guys as always for watching all these videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends. And let them know how well you're doing. Let us know how well you're doing. Tag us in the video or a picture or something, and I'll try to share it as much as I can, put it together in a collage full of fun, letting everybody know that you guys are working out, even while quarantined at home. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about anything, you guys know how to get a hold of me on Facebook, Instagram, email, and text messaging. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.